Hey folks, it's Vic here with your weekly trade video, and today we're giving you for free Darko's special pre-market analysis, what we call his PMA video, that he does at the beginning of every month exclusively for our members, and how he lays out the most likely scenarios and what he's looking for, based on the higher time frames, the yearly, monthly, weekly price action, what all that price action is telling him. And then that's how he sets up swing trades and sometimes position trades. And I got to tell you, every time I listen to one of Darko's PMA videos, it just continues to impress the heck out of me how simplistic his approach is, his total focus on what he does without distraction, and how he always knows exactly what he's looking for, like price patterns and price action itself, candlesticks, support, resistance, all of that kind of stuff. And he just does the old rinse and repeat formula. This has enabled him to produce his very best trading results ever so far in 2023. So listen in and find out what he's seeing right now. I think the answer might surprise you a little bit. And we sure hope you like this video. And if you do, we greatly appreciate a thumbs up by hitting the like button. Okay, here you go.
Hi everyone, Darko here for your weekly PMA for Tuesday, the 1st of August 2023. I hope you had a great weekend. These are the red flag news for this week. Be aware of these when you are short-term trading. When you are long-term trading, be aware of these only if price is at or very close to your entry. Be also aware of the correlations between the red flag news. Okay, I have to be honest with you, I've been doing this professionally for 8 years and I have never seen so disastrous monthly candle actions. I will go through every pair and give you my point of view, okay? And then I will cover a couple of questions that I think that I have to answer, okay? And this is the time where struggling traders are losing their account, okay? And if you are a professional trader, you will stay aside until something happens. The monthly candle is disastrous, yes, but there will be weekly opportunities. And I will also try to find super high quality trades if there are any potential for it. If not, I will just stay aside. If I need to stay aside for days, weeks, I will do so. Obviously, historically, we always have trades, but this is the heart of the summer, and price is telling you why is things happening right now. Do you think it's a coincidence? No, because the bankers, the hedge fund managers, the market makers, they are not trading. Or if they are trading, there are like few of them. So that's why you have to, the price telling you is a story. Okay, so Aussie CAD, monthly candle action. This is an inside bar. Inside bar is one of the candlestick formations that I use, not one of my favorite, but it's nonetheless a potential reversal pattern. Yearly bias is up. We are at weekly support, nothing else. Okay, weekly support, we have an inside bar, so that's technically a bullish candle action. I don't see anything pending, like you could be like entering in here with a low stop loss. I will stay aside. I'm saying this now, and I don't care if this goes after 100 pips. Okay, but if this breaches this level and then reestablish and we have a set and forget or a swing break rotation, that's another story. Okay, so that's an inside bar. Aussie Swissy, yearly is short, monthly is short, weekly is short. Monthly candle action is bearish to neutral. Well, there's no way I long this pair to start with. If I want to short this pair, we need to at least touch this identical daily. This is more like a weekly neckline. The daily is slightly below. Okay, so if price comes up into this level and I go down to my entry time frame and I see a pattern, sure. Okay, you might say, but Darko, you have a natural stop that you should be okay with. This is too shallow for me, and the way the shape itself, I don't like it. If that's within your game plan, take it. I'm not doing it. So I wait for a pattern around this level, because this could very well make a 618 fib pull back into this level for further downside. So whatever is within your game plan, this is not an alert service. You have to do this on your own. When I say on your own, is you have to have your own personal game plan. You cannot just sit here and wait for my pending orders and think that you become a stage 4 trader. Okay, so I don't see anything pending. AJ, we were in this trade up in here. Okay, this was the entry. We took something off, reduced risk, and I said if this goes against you, it will be a reduced win. We have a reduced win. Check. Okay. And by the way, for Aussie yen, this level in here, I didn't mark this level because this level in here, I didn't mark this level because we were in here and price were heading up, and I said, okay, no worries, when price like slightly is heading down, this will be the next level to watch for a potential trade. Okay, and they were like a natural stop that you could be okay with. It's all hindsight now, and you might say, but Darko, you have an ACAT. Well, I don't even know if this is an ACAT. It looks like it, but to the pip ACAT, but it's a bearish one. Okay, if you are trading ACATs and you are okay with this bearish ACAT, or at least it's not a bearish ACAT, it's a bullish ACAT, but it's a weaker one, shape other than color. Okay, and if this is a natural stop that you are okay with, then obviously you will be taking any of these levels for entering with a low stop loss. I'm not in this trade, or I'm not doing this as a pending order. Okay, a monthly candle action is we are at a double yearly top. We are at a potential double topping on a monthly chart, and we have an inside bar which is reversal. That's why I'm not taking this. Okay. Aussie Kiwi monthly candle is I don't even know what this is. It looks like a spinning top in the middle of nowhere. My bias is short. Yeah, sure. The shorting opportunity was more like this was the monthly level, the first monthly level. This was the second monthly level. Obviously, we did not hit that. On a weekly level, it was slightly higher. Okay, it was in here. Nothing there. So now we are in here with a nothing candle, a monthly candle. That doesn't mean anything, because how do you want to see your monthly candles? Okay, if this is resistance, you want to see, let me just change my pen. Price is heading up, 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 and then we do something like this at a monthly level. We go up, up, up. This is the highest candle. For down, this is support. You want to see the monthly candles doing this, and then at some point you want to see this. Obviously, I'm drawing spinning. A pin bar. It could be an engulfing. It could be anything bullish. Okay. Well, does this monthly candle remind you of any of these? No. It's a middle of nowhere. Okay. And the bias is still short. And don't be miscomfort. I know we had a summer deal, and we know we made like, I don't know, like 2,000 pips last month or something. Whatever the amount of pips is, don't hold me accountable for the number I just threw out. Well, it was like maybe 1,500 or something, and now you want to make another 1,500. Well, the market doesn't work that way. The market couldn't care less about your emotions and how much money or pips you want to be making, because that's how the market works. You have to be professional about this and do this properly, and you take whatever the market is offering you. If the market is offering you something good, you take it. If there's nothing there, you stay aside. Don't give anything back. And I will do my absolute best to not turn this month into a losing month. Not because there's anything wrong with it, because I will kick myself if I know I grab the mic, I record everything, I say the first day of the month that this is disastrous candle actions, there's absolutely nothing going on, and then all of a sudden we have like 5 pending orders, and then like 4 losers and 1 break even, and then, oh geez, why did I do this? Obviously I'm not doing it because I'm a professional trader. So the thing is that I'm telling you this because I don't want to get any emails like, hey, geez, I blow my account, I'm broke, this and that. Trust me, from once a while, people are sending me emails. Like so far this year, I think I have received at least 1 email that I remember, someone who lost their entire account. And that was like, by the time this person sent me the email, we still until now, we don't have any losing months. So obviously I know that this person did not follow any of my rules. Okay, because if you did, how in the world can you blow your account? Okay, that's because you are doing lots of other things, and then basically the PMA trades will pay for your losing trades, and then you might be break even, and then some of you risk way more than 0.5% that I teach and preach, and do all the things that you are not supposed to do. Because this is trading, this is addicted. like I just lost the English word, like when you have an urge to pull the trigger. This is bringing addiction symptoms, like you have to pull the trigger, otherwise you get the same symptoms as if you don't take drugs. Okay, you start shaking and getting nervous, and something is wrong. I just need to do this. This is good. I don't want to listen to this. You just read somewhere on internet, some gurus out there that showing you some fancy stuff, and you lose, and then just like, geez, I should have done this properly. Okay, nothing there. Aussie dollar. First profit taken. Some of you move your stop loss to break even. You got stopped out. Some of you did your stop loss below here. This win in here, this will be another reduced win, a much bigger reduced win than the previous reduced win. Okay, and if you got stopped out at break even, then it's a winning trade because the first target got hit perfectly. Okay, and the monthly candle is inside bar, and my yearly bias is up. How about that? An inside bar when price is heading up at, I wouldn't say we are at any significant level of resistance. My bias is up. It's an inside bar, and well, there's nothing going on. Let's see how price behaves once we hit this level. Okay, I rather wait for this level, then I go down 2 time frames below and look for a pattern, set and forget, or a swing break rotation. Cat Swissy. Well, our bias is short. This is neutral to bearish. How about that one? And we are potentially double bottoming. Okay, on a daily chart we are triple bottoming in a bearish sign. So is this like, if you are nervous about this, well, we took one lot off, and you might have like one remaining part. If you want to be on the safe side, well, you could just draw something like this. Okay, and you can adjust that into a daily level. Lots of touches. If you clearly establish above this level, if you get nervous about it, just exit the second one for a reduced win. So you have one lot like full win, and the another lot is reduced win. Okay, nothing wrong with that in a market environment like this. CAD yen. Another inside bar. We are potentially double topping in here. This level held, but we are like just sideways. Okay, there's nothing there. Swiss yen. Bullish. I'm just having this. I just could remove this line. Oh, this is bullish. So yeah, where's the pullback? Where's the like? How do you trade this? Yeah, the market is super bullish. But what if the monthly is now doing this? Okay, or at least come down to something that is tradable. Well, is this neckline tradable? No, this is just a super tiny neckline. Is this one a neckline? Price is more like flaggish, upside. Same in here, ranging. Okay, the first level of resistance is down in here, so price needs to drop heavily in order to do anything. Okay, so yeah, dollar index, I'm just covering it just for the sake of it. This is bullish. And this is the problem. We did not touch or breach this level. We stand like just above it and close as a pin bar, but a weaker version of a pin bar. Okay, and what is the weekly chart doing? Advanced market flow. Lower high, looks like a lower low. Lower high, definitely a lower low, lower close. So are we just doing this, or are we doing this? Well, until one of these happens, then you cannot be doing much, because this is a bullish pin bar, weaker one, and we are bearish. So yeah. Do you guys see something that I'm not seeing? If that's the case, take a screenshot, explain your thinking process. I will be more than happy to cover that on Thursday's PMA. Okay. Euro Aussie. monthly is pin bar bearish, but it's like rangy. It's not the top of the candle. It's not this candle up in here. It's just like somewhere in between. We are at resistance, and my bias is of course bullish. So that's against my bias. Okay. Are we loading for a breakout long? Time will tell. If that happens, we will be doing something about it, right? This is the next level. Okay. Yeah. Be aware of these stuff that I'm mentioning. Mark your charts, set alarms, and let's see how things goes. Euro CAD, bearish pin bar in the middle of nowhere. You could say, well, sure, you are hitting this level, but what about these levels in here? This is more like, I want to see this candle, the highest candle. This is more like at support, closing bearish. How about that one? I've never seen such dysfunctional candlestick formations for this month. Like I say, I've been reading charts for many years. So this is a bearish pin bar at support. That sounds good, right? Euro Swissy, well, it's bearish candle action. Yearly is bearish, monthly is bearish, weekly is bearish. Only problem is we are double bottoming on monthly. Bearish candle action, but we do not breach this low. This could very well do something like this. Okay. And this is the problem begins when you if you take, hey, let's short this. Well, if you short this, first and foremost, you need to have a high stop loss. And if this is double bottoming, which is looked like it's doing, then price will be doing this in a no time, stops you out for a full loss and do this. Well, if this happens, then we at least have something to work on. We are double bottoming on a monthly chart. The yearly chart could very well do something like this, okay? And we have a weekly swing break rotation or something, and then price retraces back into support, and price gives you a pattern. Well, now we are talking. Now we have something some quality behind those trades, something that you could be proud of when you are taking it, regardless of the outcome. Another bearish candle action, you could build a case for, if you are trigger happy, say, hey Darko, this is resistance, this is a heavy level of resistance, and let me just see if this is even a bearish candle action. If we open and close, yes, we open and close below the 50%, sure, and this is bearish. Well, yeah, if that's within your game plan, do you mean that you will be taking this entry in here with a high stop loss? Sure, if that's within your game plan, take it. Not within my game plan. Euro yen. This seems to be at least equal, or at least this is slightly higher. This is more like a hanging man or hanging whatever they call it in the candlestick formation. So that's a bearish sign. Do you want to shorten here or long? I wouldn't do any of these. So this level in here looks juicy, but obviously price never hit this level. And if I'm not mistaken, this was not a pending order. So even if it was a pending order, you didn't get filled. But it wasn't, because then I would have remembered it. So nothing there either. Euro Kiwi. What's well, yeah. Do I even need to say something? Sorry guys, sorry for laughing. Just there's nothing more to do. I don't even need to comment this, because this is just going nowhere for the past 4 months. Nothing on Euro US dollar, because that's the opposite of dollar index. Pound Aussie. Yearly buy is super bullish, or at least bullish. We are building buying pressure, and we have a bearish monthly candle action. Okay. Yeah. If I mark this level, do we see anything? No. Nope. Pound CAD, there was a trade someone pointed out, and I was very clear that I will not be taking that trade, regardless of the outcome. And if this was heading down, I wouldn't say, oh look, what did I say? No. I told you the pros and cons with that trade before the outcome. That's number one. After the fact, nobody cares. Obviously, some of you guys got filled. Sure, with the market like this, last day of the month and everything, I assume that this move, you took something off, you may be reducing your risk. If price goes against you, a reduced win. Congrats, great job. Okay, and now you have a 382 pin bar reversal at support. How about that one? Okay, you could say a pin bar reversal, a stronger version at resistance, but my bias is long, my yearly bias is long, and the wicks and correlation between this, yeah, I really like this to come down here. That now we're talking. Or give me a super bearish candle action at these levels, like less cluttery, less wicksy. Okay, so you could build a case for like a weekly level, and we hit that to the pip. We are double topping to the pip on a weekly chart, 2 time frames below. Is this tradable? Not for me, unless you have a natural stop in here, and I wouldn't take that either because my yearly bias is up and I don't have time to scroll back because I have lots of other pairs to cover. This has been sideways since September last year, so I don't even need to. There's like nothing there. Pound yen, hanging man. Well, I'm not trading hanging man, so I'm just using the phrase for it. That's a bearish sign. Let me tell you this: like if this pound yen comes down into this level, the weekly level is slightly higher, which is also identical with the daily. You have a natural stop that you're okay with. Well, come down in here and we will be talking. Sure, you could definitely turn this into a pending order as long as your stop loss is 25 pips below this low, or you wait for price to hit this level and wait for a pattern, because it's a daily level and your bias is up, obviously because we breached this high. Now you can go down to your hourly chart and day trade yourself into a swing trade. That's the only time I'm day trading. Pound yen, geez, it's 21 minutes already. Nothing there. Pound dollar. There was a question about pound dollar. I will cover the question. Either let's just make this a pure PMA, and I will promise you to make, because trust me, on Thursday, and this is already Tuesday, so on Thursday, like there won't be any miracles. So for Thursday, I will make it a Q&A session. So all the questions that I should have covered this PMA, let's just go through the top down, and I will give you a full version of Q&A answering all the questions on Thursday's PMA, because I won't have anything else to talk about unless something changes. Okay, bearish pin bar. Well, where are the level that my eyes picks without any effort is this level in here. So I'm not sure what do you have in here. So if I just mark the top of this candle, no, the level is slightly higher. We are not there. So no, there's nothing there. The pin bar is happening a stronger version of a bearish pin bar at a level that I don't. You could mark this level, sure, but again, like, what is how do you trade this? Okay. Yeah, you could say, but this is a natural stop. Well, price breached this level and then goes up, goes down. This is not the highest candle. These are the stuff that I'm looking for. It could be working, but I need to stick to my robotic checklist that I have mentally that I'm talking about in every PMA. And if I don't see it, I don't force it. Kiwi CAD, well, this is bearish at support-ish. Nothing there. Kiwi Swissy, bearish, bearish, bearish. Monthly is bearish to neutral. Okay? If I move this up and mark the weekly level, well, there's enough time to hit this level. If price hits this level, look for a pattern short, swing break rotation, or set and forget. Kiwi yen, there was a question about Kiwi yen. I will cover that in Thursday's PMA. Monthly candle is hanging man, or nothing there, rather. And the first level of resistance is up in here. Okay. Kiwi dollar, obviously bearish, a stronger version of a bearish pin bar. We are at support. We are at support. Yeah, and my bias is long, so that's good. You could definitely look for a, like, if this do something like this, That's a proper English. If this do something like this, if Kiwi dollar breaches this low at this double neckline, my yearly bias is up. Okay, and if price do something like this, well, that's good. Then we have something. Okay, or that's for swing break rotation. If you have a set and forget, then price do not need to breach the swing. Price could give you a clean set and forget with background space and then retrace back and then go up. Kiwi CAD, well, I don't know what this looks bearish, certainly, and we are in the middle of nowhere, right? I'm watching this level, and for resistance I'm watching this level. We breached this level, made a lower low, but we failed to make a lower low, lower close. We failed to make a lower, higher high, higher close, and we are building buying pressure. Someone is confused. Okay, obviously my yearly bias is up. Are we setting up for a breakout long? Well, time will tell. When that happens, we will have a look at it. USD Swissy, bearish, bearish, bearish. This is more bearish than neutral in a bearish market. So if I move this, let's see, if I mark the weekly level is too wicksy for my taste. Too much wicks. The daily level looks more clean, and the only question is, are we hitting this level and dropping, or are we hitting this level and dropping? And if we hit this level, then this becomes an issue. And if you take this level, then this level becomes an issue that price might be heading up to. So therefore, there's no pending order, because I don't want to wait for evidence. Okay, once I see evidence and a clean pattern, then I have zero problem taking that trade and take a loss in case price is heading up. But I'm not just taking this with a high stop loss and hope for the best. Okay, so because these patterns are like high qualities, and it's very seldom they give you false signals, sure, like every other patterns, but the vast majority of the signals are legit. So you could take these, a couple of losses and then have your winning streak that pays for everything. Inside bar, we did touch the daily level. We are not trading daily levels, not on a weekly chart and not on a monthly chart. And you have an inside bar at resistance. Okay, this resistance in here. Yeah. This is the time where coaching and trading becomes work, and that's the reality of trading. If you see anything that I did not see properly, or you want me to give a second thought, I do know that I have a couple of questions. No need to retype those two, because I have a private message and a question in the chat room, if I'm not mistaken. I will copy and paste those, and feel free to share your thoughts if you see anything. I want you to take a screenshot. This is super important that you follow this. You take a screenshot, you write down your game plan for me, and you also write down the game plan for that specific trade, your entry, your stop loss, your TP1, your TP2, and the reasons behind that specific trade, because then I can read your thinking process and give you my 2 cents. Okay, because otherwise, if you just say an ACAT on Kiwi or on Euro Pound, well, is it are you looking for longs, for shorts? Where's your targets? What's your bias? Why did you have that bias? Take a screenshot and do some drawing, some explanations. I would really like it. So some guy for some years ago did something very, very nice. He grabbed his cell phone and he was basically recording his laptop screen, like his laptop or computer screen, and he was talking and pointing, on the charts and explaining his thinking process. And it was like super nice because I get a perfect feeling for what he was looking for. And it just makes everything much more easier. Yeah, that's it. Sorry guys, I didn't have anything super juicy to offer. And there won't be anything on Thursday either. So let's just make it a Q&A. So this is a great time to have questions. Okay. Thank you so much for listening. And by the way, Thursday's PMA will be posted on Thursday late, like evening my time, like just before around like New York close or just before New York close, because it will be a Q&A session, and it's not time sensitive. And we are recording a PMA on a Tuesday, not on a Monday that we usually do. So there is some gap between, tight gap between the PMAs, and therefore, so the Thursday's PMA will be posted very late evening my time in Sweden. Yeah. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you on Thursday. Thank you. Cheers.
Okay, thanks so much for listening. I know that was a bit of a longer video this week, and normally his PMAs aren't quite that long. However, so what? Darko normally puts these out twice a week, and if you're truly looking to get profitable with your trading, that's not a big time commitment. Most of your time when you're first learning Darko's approach to trading is going to be spent on the many video tutorials that are included in the service. Okay? Thanks again for watching. If you have any questions about the service or anything else, just let me know. And that's it. Hope you're all having a great weekend. Take care.